Hello my music siegers and welcome واهلا بيكم في فيديو جديد on the Game Engineer channel, and today is a new type. I'm doing a new type of video which is kind of a guide for defense on for the Oregon map. So I'm planning a guide for the attack too, and also I'm planning on continuing this series for most of the maps in this game. So if you do like this, do drop a like and subscribe for more awesome content. So basically this series is here to help you know more about the strats the pros use to defend the certain maps, so you can win more matches and gain more MMR, so you can finally go to that plat, right, that's been escaping your grasp ever since you started playing. Anyway, let's get started with Oregon, and mainly we're talking about basement and dorms, and we're starting off with dorms. Okay, so the most important thing as a defense is having free movement in your location. So you don't want to restrict yourself to these doorways. You want to like open new paths so the enemies don't know where you come from. That's why it's extremely essential to open this part and also this hole. So basically how you get this perfectly is you reinforce this small wall and you just explode the wall next to it. The reasoning behind it, well, first things first, this one, you have perfect line of sight on this doorway, and again you have perfect line of sight on here. So basically just say maybe you're standing here picking up this window and then they start coming in, or you hear someone coming out. What do? You can either run this way. If you don't have this one, you'd either run this way and you'll be open up to this window, or you can just open up this hole and just go in and go back to cover easily and completely secure. So this is why this is extremely important. And also this you can use this hole to either peek this window. If you like playing bomb would be here, bomb B would be here, so you can use this reinforced hole as cover and this hole to peek this window and cover both of these windows. And also you can do the same if you want to get some kills out of the window, or maybe cover them so nobody can pass here. As you know, the mattress passes bullets, so you can easily get some shots and some headshots off this place. So that, and also it gives you free movement from here to here, or maybe from here if you're standing here to cover up this place. So that's why these are two extremely important. So that's why, okay, so another thing that you really should know and should really bunker down when you want to play dorms is holding down the attic. The attic is extremely important, especially if you're playing bomb, because the bomb B, would be out here. So why is the attic important? Well, first, as you have perfect line of sight on both of these windows, and also kind of some sight on this window, so maybe you can like throw a C4 and you can get some nice kills off here. So but mainly it's for both of these windows, as you're like the front line defense. You basically defend and cover the backs of your allies that are holding this and this part. So what you do is you come in, you reinforce these walls, and just stand here and just look out for anyone trying to rappel or do a shit. But remember that only open a really small hole enough for you to prone, as you can see, if you want to run back, like if Habana opens up this wall, you'd have perfect cover and run back to safely easily, and the attackers will not be able to use this hole to like flank your allies. So we've talked about this and the attic and this hole, but also another really important or I think is a really helpful peek hole is this one. So you basically open it with your weapon, but not that big, because I can't use my SMG11, so that's why I use the shotgun. And now you've got, standing right here, you've got perfect line of sight on this stairway. See where I shot? So like anyone, even if they're standing in the corner here, they won't be able to see you, but you will be able to see them, and they need to move a bit so you can get a line of sight on you. But that's too much time, and you will easily get the kill on them. So that's a really important hole that you should really use in your defense. And the last way you can, so we've basically talked about this part to cover up this windows and also the attic, but there's a third way, but this third way needs a lot of communication, because you need at least 2 people there, and that's using this hatch. Using this hatch, you'd have perfect line of sight on this window. What's great about this hatch is if you have a mirror, you can put a mirror here, and just pick anyone that's passing through meeting hole. By doing so, you're closing a really important route for the attackers, as they won't be able to come from the long tower to the 2F without passing up through the meeting hall, except if they are going out from the exterior, which then they will be open to being killed from the attic. So as you can see, players complement each other. So if you have like a pre-made of 4 or 3, you can have Mira, put a mirror for you here, and you cover this meeting hall, at the same time cover up this window, and you would have another mirror, either putting a mirror here or a mirror from the bathroom to the kitchen, so she can cover your back. Although I'd recommend putting it in the kitchen itself, as usually people would come in, clear this bathroom, and then go into the kitchen. So basically they would be able to use your mirror against you. So I've talked about everything you need to know, or everything that should help you be able to defend dorms more. Now let's start moving and talking about basement. Well, the essential things about basement, well, first thing of course is reinforcing this hatch, but the most important thing is also reinforcing this wall with it. Of course most of you know why, but for those of you who don't, let's take a look. Why is it? What the fuck? Oh, okay, just stupid things. So let's say I'm an attacker, I start aiming, I get maybe like a kill here, and then I'll start looking back there. As I can see no one, but actually surprised, there's someone hiding in the corner, but you can't see that as this wall is reinforced and you cannot peek through it. But if it's not reinforced, I can just easily open it, and as you can see, I have perfect line of sight on this corner. I can peek anyone out there. Now why this is important, because it complements another thing, which is this really important pathway that you should have open. Why is it important? Well, if you're playing bomb, of course it connects both bombs, or it's another pathway to connect both bombs, instead of this main doorway, which of course is easily peeked from here and here. And not only that, your roamers can use it as a safe haven, or like a return back to the objective if you're like playing biohazard. Maybe they're flanking and they're roaming, and maybe shit got down and really bad, so they just open the hatch. You have just that hatch open, and they would easily rotate back to the objective and not die. So that's why it's extremely important to have this open. So how can you defend the basement, or how do the pros defend the basement? Well, 3 main ways. The first of which, of course, is the simplest, and which is putting like either a double mirror, or just a double mirror and like totally reinforcing both walls and putting in a double mirror, or not reinforcing it and just putting in one mirror, or not putting any mirror and just opening the wall and maybe doing it, although that's extremely risky and I would not recommend it. So that's an essential thing. But also to defend this objective, you need a smoke. A smoke is extremely helpful, as he really slows down the push, and slowing down the push means more time wasted, and more time wasted is better for you as a defender. But also if you are playing bomb, and echo is extremely helpful, as you would easily stop any any defusing attempt. So we've talked about this part. Now let's talk about bunkering down on meeting hole. That's a really interesting strat that I was surprised to see, actually. Is that they 3 people out of 5 were actually standing here. You've got a smoke down there, and an echo, and you've got the rest of the team and a mirror up here. They reinforce this, everything, literally everything, and especially this side of the tower up there in the attic. And they put down a mirror, and basically what they did is they put pressure on the attacker, so they won't be relaxed while peeking down the hatch. So basically they wasted time, and that's what you want to do as a defender. But the most important part of this defense is to have this hatch open. Without this hatch open, you would have no like safe exit back to the objective, and they might just go in the stairs and like, you know, and they'll kill you. And also you can use it so if people just attack from the tower, you'd easily fall back to the objective. But also the strats depend on your attacker, as some attackers like to go up from 2F to basement, and if they do so, then you'd have a similar setup as this. You would actually stop them from 2F and slow down their attack, knowing that they are roamers. The attackers won't be safe and they will spend a lot of time droning before they go in, and you will be waste a lot of your time. So guys, that's basically everything you need to know about defense in these two locations on Oregon. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you want to see in the future, what map you want to see in the future. And also, the most important thing is tell your friends, guys. Tell your friends. Let this video reach the internet. Again, I'm planning on doing cafe for next map and also the attack for Oregon, so stay tuned for that.